If you've been married for more than 5 minutes, you already know that good intentions do not lead to a great relationship. You can love someone with your whole heart and still feel like you're speaking two completely different languages.
That's right. And people ask us all the time, like, what got us started in marriage coaching or doing marriage content? What were the books? What were the resources? What were the tools you used? Well, today, we're going to give you the tools that we love, the books, the resources that really helped us go from roommates to romance in our marriage. And then taught us how to really help other people do the same.
We have narrowed down all of the marriage books out there into our favorite ones that we recommend all the time. And today we are opening that vault for you, friend.
So welcome to Make Love Work with Chris and Meg, where we talk about life and love from a practical, biblical, and depending on Meg and Rhea's mood,
it's true,
sometimes fun perspective.
Oh, and today is going to be fun.
Are you feeling fun?
I'm feeling fun.
Okay.
And before we get started, I want to let you guys know that every single book that we talk about will be linked below in our Amazon storefront for you just to say, hey, oh my gosh, stop talking, slow down. I didn't write the name of that book down. What were you saying? Don't worry, friend. It is linked in the description. We got you.
So what are they? What are some of the books that just changed the way we view each other?
Well, I think before we just give you a list, we're going to give you books within categories.
Oh.
Okay? So you listening.
Took it a step further today.
I mean, we just hit it out of the park, I think, Chris.
Okay.
So you're listening, you're like, I don't know if that book's for me or not. We're going to help you narrow that down. So this first category is we need to just understand each other. We just need to understand each other. And so the first book, did you want to say something?
No, I was just going to say these are crucial because you might think you know each other, and then you'll read one line of some of these books and go, oh my gosh, I've been doing this wrong for years.
So this is exactly the first two books that I'm going to recommend to you. It was one of the first marriage books I ever read. There's a story that you tell all the time in sermons about you coming home. Our marriage was kind of in a rough spot, and I'm reading a book. We were stuck. Yeah, it wasn't bad.
We got a couple years into our marriage and just felt like, man, we were so in love and so passionate before we got married, and now we just feel like roommates. And it's okay, we're friends, but like, where's the passion?
Yeah,
where's the romance? And is it possible to get that back? And that's what I saw Meg and Rhea reading a book called
For Women Only.
For Women Only.
And I can, hand to heaven, I can tell you this book changed me. It truly did. I remember I got maybe 2 chapters into this book and I'm reading this and I start just tears running down my face. And Chris walked in and I looked at him and I read him a couple lines in the book. I said, do you really think this way? And he's like, yeah, I've just never had maybe the words or the framework to explain it. It was shocking to me, you guys. And we know each other really well. We dated for 4.5 years before we got married, but it was so counter to how my feminine brain worked that it was truly shocking. So For Women Only, and then you eventually picked up For Men Only.
But before we get to For Men Only, which I picked up, but while you were reading For Women Only, Megan Rhea came to me, tears in her eyes, and she said, I am so sorry. I have failed you as a wife. Everything up to this point's been my fault. And I was like, wow, she finally gets it. She understands it now.
Thank you, Lord.
Perfectly. I'm like, wow, our marriage is going to be so much better because she did some work.
She's finally changing.
But what's crazy, and I tell this to people all the time, what's crazy is that her reading that book and that line to me inspired me on my own to go pick up the book called For Men Only.
Yeah.
I want you to hear that because a lot of times we try to change our spouse.
Yes.
We put a book in there. Hey, I read this. What book are you reading, honey? Shouldn't you read a book?
Just open it on their nightstand so casually.
But Megan never did that. She read the book. She decided to work on herself, and it inspired me to pick up a book and want to change. So the best way to change your spouse is by working on yourself. So anyway, I picked up the book For Men Only, and I was shocked that women's brains worked like that. I mean, they laid out things that I would have never thought on my own. I don't think men with the highest emotional intelligence would have thought on their own. And I always say you don't know what you don't know, but that book changed the way I view women. It changed the way I talk to my wife, how I view her. It showed me so many things. And if you want to know what they are, pick up the book. Pick up the book.
And if you're like, you know, what is this book about? Essentially, you guys, they survey over 1,000 men and 1,000 women for each of these books. And I will tell you, it will take the guesswork out of your spouse's inner world. When you're like, I just don't get them sometimes. Pick up For Men Only or For Women Only. You will thank us later. They're by Shaunti Feldhahn, linked in the description box below. Okay, Chris Ria, the second book in this, we need to understand each other is...
And this was our order too. Like we read these in this order. And some of these are older books, but I tell you, some of the older ones are the best.
They're so good.
But Men Are Like Waffles, Women Are Like Spaghetti.
By Bill and Pam Farrel.
What a great book. Honestly, I don't think this guy could have said some of the things better than in this book.
No,
both of them.
Both of them. It's so true. So Men Are Like Waffles, Women Are Like Spaghetti. Basically, men have compartments, much like a waffle that they can go into.
In our brains, one thing at a time. Nice and neat and organized.
Yeah, you can go into one box, and when you're in the home box, you're not thinking about the work box, you're not thinking about the personal box, you are in your home box. Women, unfortunately, we don't have boxes, okay? We have spaghetti. And you can be talking about your friend and then think about work, and then you can think about the personal thing, and then you need to go pick up that mascara, but what did you want for dinner? And I have to get that spreadsheet done for work. And that is how our brain works.
And when you talk to men like this, it really messes with us, because we like heard the first thing you said and not the 8 things you said after. And sometimes us tuning you out or not hearing you isn't because we're checked out. It's because you're going in too many directions too quickly.
So if you guys are finding yourself as like at a communication impasse, you will love this book. It's funny.
Or unappreciated, because you're like, they don't get me, or they don't think like I think.
Absolutely. Yeah, this book I really think will unlock some things for you. It's easy to read because it's funny. They're down to earth. They tell on themselves in some funny stories. It's very relatable. Men Are Like Waffles, Women Are Like Spaghetti by Bill and Pam Farrel. Okay, so we have a next category, and this is practical intimacy and day-to-day fixes.
And this book that we're going to recommend next is my favorite book. I'm just going to go out and say it. It's my favorite book on marriage. If you were going to read one book, read this book. It's called His Needs, Her Needs by Willard F. Harley Jr. Come on. You know, a guy with that name is just he's just gonna write a great book. How can you not write a great book if your name is Willard?
So let's break down what this is. Willard
Harley.
He's a good author, that Willard.
Man, he's smart. I can just tell.
Smart Willard. That must have been what his friends called him. Smart Willard.
Smart Willard Harley.
Here comes Smart Willard Harley.
We're having fun.
We are.
If no one else is,
I think they're having fun too. Okay, so this book basically explains the 10 most vital emotional needs that we have as individuals, introduces the concept of an emotional bank account, right? And that how we can make deposits and withdrawals many times unknowingly from these emotional bank accounts.
And it makes total sense, right? Like if you're building your spouse up all the time and then you get in a fight and you say something mean or unexpected, she can brush it off probably pretty easily because there's that bank account's full. But if you are constantly at a place where you're nipping at each other, and over years and years, your marriage has got to a place where you feel offended by each other all the time. It's probably because you're overdrawn on your account and you need to start making deposits. And this book gives you the exact ways that men and women, the needs that they need to have met in order to build that love bank back up.
Right. And everyone is a little bit different.
Everyone's different. And that's the cool thing is you get to look at this list of 10 and figure out what your 5 biggest needs are, what your spouse's, and then it's easy to meet those needs.
It truly is, because you might have a need that's beaming on your radar that's not on mine, right? And so I might be trying to meet this need, but you're like, that's not actually what I need. So this book really breaks it down. Go listen to our friend Willard.
And if you feel like your marriage is stuck in roommate mode, if you feel like disconnected, if you feel you're at each other's throats a lot, this book If you feel like you're on the brink of divorce, this book. I would say this book will meet those needs.
100%.
Next book.
Okay, the next two are by the same author, and I love this author. I mean, I feel like he helped me grow up as a wife. His name is Dr. Kevin Leman, and the first book is called Sex Begins in the Kitchen.
And all the guys just said, come on,
They're
amen.
like, yeah, it does. But that's not actually what this means, right? It's a metaphor, basically saying that intimacy begins much earlier throughout the day. You explain it better.
Yeah, what's so funny about Dr. Kevin Leman is he gives this analogy about men and women and how different we are and what women need to prepare themselves emotionally for sex and what men need. Men don't need much.
No.
So he was saying it took him like 10 years to realize that gardening was more important than sex to his wife. And so it was just he's just got a funny way to talk about how men and women can have the most fulfilling sexual relationship and where it starts.
And it's not clinical. It's very down to earth. I can't recommend this book enough, especially for the couple that is busy. Maybe you have little kids pulling on you. You just feel like your connection is off. This book by Dr. Kevin Leman.
The premise kind of is like a woman has so much on her mind. I got to go home and empty the dishwasher and throw in a load of laundry and do A, B, C, D. It's always in her mind.
Right.
But if a man comes home and he can unload the dishwasher and take all those chores and stuff off her plate, when she gets home, she feels so relaxed and now more emotionally connected.
Away some of those barriers to intimacy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets in the mood faster. Come on, guys. Do those dishes.
It's a win for everyone. Okay, the next one, also by Dr. Kevin Leman, is called 7 Things He'll Never Tell You, But You Need to Know.
Ooh.
I mean, this book was so great. And it's specifically for the wives who are just looking to understand the quiet, maybe unspoken pressure that your husband is dealing with.
Yeah, it's a very good book. A lot of the things that he articulated, I couldn't even articulate, but I was feeling them. So when I read through that, I'm like, yeah, I do have that need. Wow, I do feel that way.
Yeah.
So it really just helps ladies understand
how to recognize what you're going through, how to meet those needs, how to love you well, even if you can't necessarily articulate what you need.
Yes.
Powerful book.
Really good.
Powerful book. Okay, so the next one, we are going into the spiritual category, you guys, and talking about how to pray for each other when you really don't even know where to begin. Or sometimes our prayers look like God change them, or God, let us just stop fighting about laundry or whatever, right?
God, turn him into a man of God.
Do it, Jesus.
Make him into something he never was to begin with.
Oh boy,
like
Chris
a lot of
Ria.
people pray.
Okay, well, on that note, we have 2 books, again, a set. We love a good set. And these are by Stormie Omartian, called The Power of a Praying Wife, The Power of a Praying Husband.
I love Stormie Omartian because she has just made a living on the power of a praying husband, wife, pastor, son, daughter, youth pastor.
She's got it, man.
She's got
that category locked and loaded.
But this is crucial.
Yeah.
Prayer, when you're praying for your spouse, it doesn't change them, it changes you.
Yeah.
And that creates intimacy. It really does.
Yeah.
Got to pray for your spouse.
Yeah. And this will really show you how. And if you're feeling stuck, if you're feeling resentful, if you're feeling like you are carrying the spiritual load of your house, or you want to pray and you want to see change, but you don't know where to start, pick up one of these books, Power of a Praying Wife, Power of a Praying Husband. And this next book is in the same spiritual category. This is my most utilized book ever. I think I have so many pages underlined, dog-eared, marked, circled. You probably heard me recommend this book before. It's called Praying for Your Husband from Head to Toe by Sharon Jaynes.
Come on, pray for me. What's interesting? Sharon never wrote a Praying for Your Wife Head to Toe. I would get that book. But there's a lot more books on like understanding your husband and praying for your husband. And it's one of 2 reasons. Either men aren't going to read, so they don't have a market for those. Or, some man's got to step up.
Yeah.
Or the man is the problem, and we need to get better because you're praying for us head to toe.
Well, maybe we just don't need as much prayer as you, Chris. I don't know. I'm just kidding.
Maybe a man needs to write a book about praying for their wife.
Write a book,
maybe
babe.
I'll do it.
Write a book about praying for your wife.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm going to do that.
Add that to the
I have a couple friends that are authors that might need to get that done.
There you go. But this book, which I absolutely love, it's a 30-day guide to praying for your husband from head to toe. It literally covers every part of him with a different scripture and a prayer for that day. So it's a guide. It gives you practical steps and the prayers to pray. Cannot recommend this enough. If you're wanting to pray, focused prayers for your husband, purposeful prayers, but you're not sure where to start, pick up this book.
There you go.
Okay.
Prayer. Powerful. What's our next category?
The next category is the heart mindset shift. Okay. Ooh. These books are truly game changers. And the first one is one of your favorite books of all time.
Yes, I said His Needs, Her Needs would be my favorite. This would probably be my second favorite if you're only going to read two. Well, I would put the praying ones in there because those are very important.
Yes.
If you're going to read three, The 7 Principles for Making Marriage Work by John Gottman.
Great book.
Man, is this a good book. This is where we learned about the 4 horsemen of the apocalypse for marriage that we teach to couples all the time and talk about all the time. He's great with communication and how to have a marriage where you feel connected and you're respecting one another, and the dangers of falling into certain traps and how to overcome them out. It's a great book for that heart and mindset shift. If you can grasp some of the principles. So if you're like arguing a lot, or if you feel like someone's withdrawing for the relationship, or you feel like you've gotten contempt in your heart for your spouse, or you feel like your spouse or yourself's defensive all the time, this is the book to read.
It's such a powerful book.
It'll fix your communication if you listen to it and let it transform.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, so the next one is...
This is one of your favorites.
It is. And again, I love this author. I love Shaunti Feldhahn because I love her approach. She has a very journalistic approach. She surveys couples and individuals. And this book is called The Surprising Secrets of Highly Happy Marriages.
Yeah. If you want to know, if you want to have a happy marriage, why not look at people who have happy marriages?
Right. And
what do they do?
She's asking them, what do you guys do? What hills do you die and what hills do you hike over? What has made your marriage work? And some of these tips in here, you're like, that feels very counter to what I feel or what I would do naturally. And you're like, yeah, they're super happy. Maybe you should listen to them.
Do happy couples go to Red Lobster?
I don't think anyone goes to Red Lobster that's happy.
Do happy couples go to...
on purpose.
Did they go just to one place and eat and then go home? I don't know. Maybe they do. I read the book and find out, but I'm guessing
our
maybe not.
Other episode about the AI planning your date nights. So go check that one out. I mean, those cheddar biscuits, Chris, those make some people happy.
That make me happy.
They don't make this gluten-free person happy.
I go to Red Lobster just for the biscuits. Let's be honest.
Let's be honest. Okay, the next one, I adore this book, and it is by Gary Thomas, and it's called Cherish.
Cherish is a great book, and what I love about this book is it just talks about what it means to cherish your spouse.
Yeah.
And I never heard a book about this book.
Cherish.
No, you hear about loving your wife and respecting your husband and how to communicate, but this was like learning to look at your spouse like they are the only man or the only woman in the entire world.
Yeah.
And not comparing their flaws to other people's strengths.
Yep.
But learning to cherish your spouse is literally looking at them like there's no other woman or no other man in the entire world, the way Adam and Eve looked at each other. And that's how you live your life in your marriage.
I mean, can you imagine feeling like the most valuable, precious person to another human being? That will change you. That will not only change you, but it'll change how you love that other person too. And that's what this book invites you to do. And it gives you really practical steps in how to do it. So Cherish by Gary Thomas.
Before we get to our last book.
Okay, say it.
Want to mention to you what we didn't put in this episode yet is that we have 4 marriage courses.
Yes, we do.
And if you could tell, we've spent a lot of time reading and being intentional to grow our marriage. A lot of people, you think that you can just naturally have a happy marriage or a fulfilling marriage. No, it takes intentionality. It takes work. It takes learning, growing together. It's not just going to happen by accident.
Right.
So we've created courses for specific types of couples. We have a course called How to Fight Without Hurting Each Other.
Yeah.
That's for couples who just are having a problem fighting, and you always feel hurt.
In this cycle of just hurting each other. Yeah.
You can pick up that course and learn that. We also have a course called How to Divorce Proof Your Marriage.
Right.
Like, how do you do it? How do you ensure that this marriage is going to last forever?
Yeah. Our next course is How to Go from Roommates to Deeply Connected. Again.
And it's got a lot of the principles we learned in all 9 of these books that we've gone through, 10 really, that we're going to go through. We put these principles from our perspective into these courses so that they can help you. And we did them all individually, so it's not too overwhelming.
Yes.
And then we have another course called How to Have Great Sex with Your Spouse Tonight.
There you go.
So,
I mean, just
enough said.
Add that one to cart. Okay. So the last, and all those are in the description box below if you go to makelovework.me.
Yes.
Again, last book, Chris Ria. Okay. I adore this book. It is so fun. It's called The Happy Wives Club by Fawn Weaver.
And I got to admit, I never read this one, but
You're
you
not
told
a happy
me
wife.
so much about it. I feel like
You feel like it. Okay.
So tell me about it.
So friend, if you are like, I don't listen to any nonfiction. I just don't have that room for that in my life. So this book is super fun. Fawn Weaver is a journalist, and she sets out to find the happiest couples in the world and what their secrets are, literally all over the world. So it is part travel. I want to say vlog, but it's a book, like part travel adventure. She's going out by herself. Her husband stayed home. And she's literally going across the world and experiencing these cultures and getting to know these couples. So it's a fascinating book. It is an easy read and it is so fun. And it's just really endearing to see how these couples all over the world have fostered their relationships. Some of it looks cultural, some of it is just instinctual, some of these cross-cultural barriers. It is a fun book. And I guarantee you will learn a lot and you will really look at your spouse a little more adoringly with a little more appreciation after reading this book. It's just fun.
That's fantastic. And so there's 10 books. Now, I know there's 2 types of people out there right now. You hear these 10 books, you hear our courses, and there's some wives out there I know who have written them all down.
Yep.
And now they're ordering everything. And they're gonna force their husbands to read these. So be careful, ladies. Slow down.
Word of caution here.
Start with one book.
Yes.
Start with one course and get that first. And I want to encourage, there's another type of person who you're going to hear this and you're just going to get overwhelmed and you're going to do nothing.
Yeah.
So I would encourage, if you're going to start with one book, his needs, her needs. Start with one of our courses, How to Go from Roommates to Deeply Connected.
Yeah.
Do one thing. And let one thing build on the next to gain momentum. Yep. Because the worst thing you can do is do nothing.
Yeah.
And the second worst thing you can do is try to shove all of this content down your spouse's throat.
Don't do that.
Then we become swear words in their mind.
We don't want to be a swear word.
No, we want to be lovely
in
their mind.
Absolutely.
You're lovely.
You're lovely, Chris.
Well, thank you. Never been called lovely before, but I'll take it. So that's all we have for you today. And remember, life and love, way too important than to live on autopilot. If you haven't yet subscribed, go ahead and do that today.
That's right. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.